It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I didn't see 1 inch of approval from nobody. And it shocks people now how
here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action. Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Look at this shit.
No chance at all.
Look, I can't even pick my fucking class.
Done.
I can't even pick my fucking class. Damn time.
Here's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at the 23.
Almost ran it back, baby.
Good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
That's cool talk. When you slip it, and they know how to get you to let your guard down. Just like that dude out there in the States. I forgot what city he was in, but I talked about it recently, where this dude was at a bar, and a couple of white supremacists started buying drinks and acting like they were his buddy. And,
at the 41-yard line.
He was there with his white girlfriend, and they all buttering him up, getting him drunk, and then they got him good drunk, they bugging on him and all this, and at the end of the night, they got him drunk and whooped his ass.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That desperate need of approval from the dominant society, that's a crush. I'm telling y'all, that's a damn crush. If y'all don't get that crush out from under you and get that
who's supposed to be, this one of Brandon's brothers supposed to be sick or something?
Good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
All right, when is it? All right.
Stop waiting for acceptance. We don't need acceptance. We can get stuff done on our own. If you see hidden colors numbers, the way those numbers are, that's proof we can get stuff done on our own. The reason why that film is doing so successful and doing so good right now is because I didn't see one inch of approval from nobody.
The O-line just hates that because they feel
And
like they didn't protect little brother
people
back
now
there,
how
right?
successful
that's
that
just so
is.
difficult
That's
for
why
them because just think about every single play.
you're dealing with that's cool dog.
You talk about guys that
They can't fathom the idea of black folks doing some stuff that's fly for themselves. Their little cool spirit won't let them do that.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
We got to start walking in power. We can get stuff done. We don't need approval. That's our problem. We're constantly trying to get approval. Our lives revolve around auditioning for like
Touchdown, Chicago!
the black experience.
Robinson, 61 yards, and the Bears have
This is the
taken the
blackest
early
film
lead.
ever.
I think if you pulled defensive backs,
Listen
they would
to me.
say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal.
Everybody ain't
because that
lying.
is so hard to recognize.
When they talk about how
and so hard
phenomenal
to
this film
adjust because
is,
your first
every
move
second
is
of
to
it is
not
2 hours
get
and
beat in
15
the middle
minutes.
of the field.
Every second
That's
of it
how
is
they move you
captivating.
before they
You're going to have to watch it like
Within us,
5
a wide
times.
receiver. Great job.
We
It's
did
tough
that.
to turn those upfield and go, but he did a
We
great
as
job
a black
with it there.
family did that.
really good balance, really good body control.
We as a family
and
did
how about the
that.
end result? A touchdown.
I want y'all to understand. Hidden
This is
Colors
taken
5
about
is
7 yards
outselling
deep.
major movies. It's outselling major movies. We're in the top 10. And when I mean top 10, I'm talking about top 10 of all movies.
Here's
We're
the
the
Kansas
only
City
independent,
offense now as they
not
get
just black,
set
just
to take
independent
over. And the last drive, the first drive
film
for them,
doing
not very
that.
good.
Black
3
films
and
don't
out.
do that.
What do they
There's
go
no
to
white
here?
independent producers
You don't
doing
look
what we're
at your
doing.
play sheet and say this is what
But
the
they're not going to tell you that.
let's find
The
out
media is not going to tell
playmakers
you
are.
that. They're
Get the
going to
ball
think
in
that
their
you're going
hands
to
and
make
maybe
you
the
feel like
offensive
you got to
movement
be
will go
dependent on
Sometimes it's
you.
more important to get it to the right
When
people
we get our
rather than
minds
dialing up the
together
right
and
number.
we do quality work
Or the
and
right
we
play, yeah.
that too.
do things in our best interest.
Line of scrimmage, the
Notice
37
we ain't
on
talking
first
about
and
no
10.
black or brown, no minor.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the
40
football.
coalition, kumbaya, intersectionality. Those are crutches that niggas got to hold on to. Thinking you can't get nothing popping unless you got a crutch with everybody else. No. This is the blackest film ever.
It's Kelsey on the ground.
This is the blackest film ever, and it's beating everybody.
I think it's okay there. They didn't
They're
get
not
a
going to
hold
tell
on
you
that
this.
play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
I
This
want-
built like this
I want
guy.
us to
Big
understand,
target, guy you can
and
spot
I
pretty
want this to
easily.
set a
Put it
precedent.
on him when your other targets aren't open.
I want this to set a precedent that we can continue to do stuff like this. We don't need nobody. You understand? And we don't need these fake coalitions that we don't benefit from anyway. We get stuff popping on our own, do it unapologetically, and we don't win, dude.
Mahomes to throw once
We
more.
gotta start acting and thinking like, wait, not being independent, not being on some intersectionality, with your pussy open, cut all that out, man. We're too powerful for that.
A lot of tight ends just use their
We
size
gotta
and their
walk into
strength to
our power
occupy some
and
space
act like
and
nobody
people away.
and flex our power. I'm be careful. And that's another way. People are like, you can't go out there and preach. There's a lot of ways different.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
I understand that. That brother got killed out there.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it?
in
I
one of
mean,
those
I
tourist
remember watching
spots.
teams
I
play.
understand
The
that.
ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get
The
it.
real
That's a
racism is
huge
at home.
difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain
We can
possession.
deal with racism at home. This is a
after
piece of
one,
cake. And everybody out here is
7-0
cool
on EA Sports.
so far. They've
Ready
been
for
cool.
the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as
They've
they've
been
got
hella
it
cool.
second
So
down
there's
and
not been a
11.
problem.
The sack cost them only a yard. It's second and 11.
But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to act like winners. We got to act like winners. He was killed by Serbians. Yeah, I'm not a soft target. Exactly. That's another thing. He was out there drinking and kicking it and all this stuff with his little buddies. And his buddies didn't help him.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
I walk around, it's just me and my lady, and I ain't trying to be all skinning and grinning with everybody. So they can't really size me up.
Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up.
They don't know which way it's going to go.
Just give credit to where it belongs.
But they assume worse, as they should. But everybody's been cool.
Here's the first carry for Tariq.
Everybody's been hella cool.
He stopped immediately there.
Yeah, see,
officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
When you slip it.
This defense tough to run
they know how to
against.
get you to let you guard.
They'll go side to
just like
side
they do
up
it
the
out
field,
there in
and
the
there they get them
States.
for no
I
gain.
forgot what city it was, but I talked about it recently.
To the second
When this
level
dude
to
was at a
occupy
bar,
them, they have a field
and
day
a
just
couple
running
white
to the
person started
football
buying
and putting
drinks
ball
and
carriers
acting
on
like
the
they were
ground.
his buddy.
Not many yards after contact when they wrap up
He was there with his white girlfriend. And they all buttering him up, getting drunk, and then they got him good drunk and bugging on him and all this, and at the end of the night, he got him drunk and whooped his ass
55 yards.
in the parking lot.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they
You can't
ever
get caught
red
slipping
zone?
like that.
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
So on the
I'm
other
telling
side
y'all,
of the
that's a
field
damn
now, it's
crutch.
first
If
and
y'all
10.
get that
As
crutch
they've
out
got
from
things
under you
rolling on this drive.
and get that cool spirit up off you, thinking that mommy and white daddy's going to come down and save you.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a
Stop
big
waiting for
turnover
the
there as his
seconds.
guys will
We
get
don't
the
need
football
seconds. We can
back.
get stuff done on our own.
Brandon, this is why
You see,
golfers do
those
it
numbers,
best.
the way those numbers are, that's proof we can get stuff done on our own. The reason why that film is doing so successfully, doing so good right now,
Never
because
count a
I didn't
score in
see
their
1
head
inch of
before the
approval
ball
from
goes in the
nobody.
cup. This looked like a slam dunk for
And it
points on this
shocks,
drive, didn't
shocks
it?
people now how successful that team is. That's why Coons always trying to attribute it.
This is Williams.
He's the
And he is
they're
making
getting rid
his
of us.
tracks behind
That's
the line of
Coons off.
scrimmage. That'll wind
They
up
can't
going for
fathom
a
the
loss of
idea of black
4.
folks
And
doing
it'll bring
stuff
up a second
that's
and
fly for
14.
themselves. Their little cool spirit won't let them do that. You did? We got to start walking in power. We can get stuff done. We don't need approval. That's our problem. We're constantly trying to get approval. Our lives revolve around auditioning for like
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was looking for
the
his
black
tight end
experience
Kelsey,
basically
but
one
now it's
long
third
ass
down.
audition. We ain't got audition for nothing. We don't need their approval for nothing. You dig? Once we start getting that mentality, then you can make fly films and come out here to Greece. You understand?
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Down on your back. Telling them white princess to kiss the black ass.
From his end zone, Mahomes on third and long.
That's how you get down.
In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will score.
You don't need their damn
Chicago.
acceptance. Yeah, now there might be a backlash, of course. That's part of the game. Yeah, they might ban you from a country.
I love seeing pick sixes.
Yeah, they ban me from a country. I go to another country. And then ban it. Yeah, I don't think look at it. And this is another thing. They give you a lot of liquor out there. That's another thing.
And it's now
They
14
give you a lot of liquor. Now, you might run into some moisture, you know.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
But
As
it
this
is
one's
what
in
it
the
is.
air.
But yeah, then out here, after you finish the music, they'll come and give you like some little shot glasses. And
Here he gets it out to the
what's this?
25-yard
It's tight. You like it? I'm like, okay. They don't say nothing. They never tell you it's liquor. They never tell you it's liquor.
And now here
If you
comes
drink it,
Kansas
it's like, oh
City.
shit,
And they're
whatever.
in a bind
It's
early
good,
here, down
right?
14-0.
Oh, I don't drink.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Yeah,
You want to
they've
make
done
sure
that
that
a
they
couple
stay
times.
positive. But at the same
They've
time,
done
you're
that a
wondering,
couple
how are we
times.
going to move
Slip
the
me a couple
football?
of
What do we
drinks.
have
It
on
looked
this
like
play sheet that
coffee
can
or
work?
something.
Get back to basics is
When
usually
mother's
your
trying to
answer.
slip you a drink,
And make
they
sure you
never tell
find
you
the
it's
guy
always
who
just
can move the ball
you know, when
fastest
somebody
for
tries to
you if
give
you
you
just get
something,
it in
don't
his
tell you what
hands.
it is.
Still
Don't
second
take it.
quarter, you get points on the board here.
And
You're
eat
feeling
this.
okay.
What's this?
After the loss to start
Just
out,
eat
you're
it.
second
You're like,
and 11.
what is it? Just eat it. Oh, man, you give me a molly? What is this? Well, my background singers did that in the studio. I didn't take it. He was like, eat this candy. It's real good. I said, what's this, man? No, this is good candy, man. And I said, get it. I didn't eat. I put it in my pocket. It was like, some kind of edible shit.
He was looking for Watkins that time. Sort of a second quarter to forget for him.
Some Irish part. Yeah. Give us some coffee and some shot glasses, nigga. I don't know what was in this. It was about this much. I took a I didn't even take a sip. I took a taste. I took burn my chest. Like, damn.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well.
It's good. No,
that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
But the food out here is excellent, though. The food out here is excellent. Greece has great food. The food out here is popping. You hear?
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
They smoke a lot out here.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pass. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I got the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Real sensitive sense of smell.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That's why I'm kind of choking now. Man. My throat gets dried out. I can taste the smoke.
Set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need none of that
so
shit.
Nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great
and what
acting
kind of
they
food
tried
I've been
on
eating
offense
gyros left and right.
Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to you faster by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting there.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Ford.
They get their cook on out here. They cook. They get their cook on. And what's funny, because they're so passionate about their food, they put a lot of passion in their food. That's why it's so good. They're very passionate about their food.
And you know he's going to get teased.
You don't eat all
because
that.
he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
You not like?
But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Like, you don't eat all of it.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Davis.
And he'll get blown that's very good too. I think that's like the dessert out here.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
This pass caught at the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
I like your mama's breast, too. So I got a first appetite.
Yeah.
Man. But, shepherd's pie. Yeah, man, that baklava. I love that baklava. Oh, they be killing it out here. Yeah, so it's a nice place to visit, man. Y'all gotta come out here, man.
Third and goal, Trubisky. And that's going to be
we went up to the monument. We went up there earlier today.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
You know, the extent of it. But with that ban, you know, they gave me a lot of promotion. You know, when you ban a film, you're validating the power of that.
It's now 17.
Not only you ban the
Still
film,
a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
You ban the director of the film from even coming to the country. You know, that's a lot of promotion they gave me. That validates everything that I say. That validates everything in the movie. Yeah, man, I see a lot of mixed looking people out here. Very interesting. Very interesting.
And now here comes Kansas City. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So you see the African strain going down.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
So, yeah, they do. Yes, it's black. Well, yeah, black. Africa's right across the sea.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Yes, it
Deep
is.
for Hill.
Yes, it is.
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock
anyway,
with 5 seconds to go.
Go to
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time.
Hidden Colors 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And then
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
This is the one right here. Hidden Colors 5 at hiddenColorsFilm.com.
So 2 quarters
Get
down.
that film
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the second half here with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow! I'm coming after you. Yellow. Check.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. On 2nd down, Williams. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
I haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here I come again. 15. Under 10. Tighten up. Hey, 57. Check 25.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Oh, I hate this game what they do on this field goal shit.
He just yanked that.
They get the lag in your field goal, ain't no breaking.
No good. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you
Oh,
don't have a guy
wrong
who can throw
play.
the ball and put some mustard on it.
He
Because
might
if
be
you're going to
running anyway,
lollipop
but
it in the
this is
middle of
the
the
wrong
field,
fucking play.
bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Get up! 180! I got one!
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. That's
Damn.
complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
I can't even beat my player.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 29 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And that play was run exactly as it was
What,
drawn
they
up.
lagged this kid?
He followed his blockers all the way into the end zone. Good vision by the runner.
They
Behind
usually only
terrific
lag my
blocking.
kick. I was shocked they did that to
Set
people.
now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 42 yards. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they retain their quickness and their speed.
I can only mash it.
Always
I
good
only
to
mash
have
it.
wide receivers with height.
Even when you mash it, they'll let you make that kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Damn, I can't beat my player, huh?
Here's Trubisky. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that
Oh,
one
I can't
right
pick
there.
my play now. Okay, I understand.
They want to put the onus on the big fellas
Oh,
up
my
front.
God.
Bring this one home.
That shit is ridiculous.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They go play action. Trubisky. He's got his tight
Damn, man, you gotta get on her.
16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That's just fucking ridiculous.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Try! And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Trubisky now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And that is caught. But the bank judge right there to say incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Damn, Laggy.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Eddie Goldman in there
Hit
to
the
take
button
him
for him
down,
to
and the
move out.
clock will
Yep,
roll.
it didn't work.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes now on first down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
First down, Kansas City.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Man, this lagging shit is hard. Man, they never lag. There's got to be something wrong with this shit,
He
dude.
told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to take.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And
Give me a game that don't lag. That's all I got to say. Give me a game that don't lag.
Foot on the gas, I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard. 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guarantee we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, told me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me jewel through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
Young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go.
Hey, Kevin O'Leary, a.k.a. Mr. Wonderful, the Shark Tank here. If you're watching this video, that means my team is on their way to see you in your city. I want to talk about money, how to create wealth, how to hold on to it, and above all, how to protect it. You
Curtis Samuel, 93 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
Let's see if they let me kick.
So how about that? You want to talk about
they ain't gonna let me do it.
And just
they ain't mad. You got 30 mass to buck. They don't want me to kick.
No way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff, you guys control the ball. A lot of people now are going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack?
I ain't been able to kick the full game.
They're going to be absolutely happy.
Man.
They're relaxed. They took care of business for them.
Let me see something. Is Madden going through those situations? It can't just be me.
They don't have any pressure.
In today's video, we are going to go over the 10 worst things about Madden 20 as of right now that need to be looked at, bro. You know what I mean? Now, before we get into this video right here, make sure you drop a like, man. Let's try to get this one here to about 4.8 million likes, man. 4.8 million likes. I think you guys can handle it, man. You guys have been doing awesome with the previous videos. I mean, we're climbing. We're not there where we need to be on the previous videos, but it's working, man. So 4.8 million likes. Subscribe to the channel for more content. You want to become a member of the Wolfpack. You will get access to some of the content that I post. I'll be posting it early for you guys, and then everybody else gets to see it later. As well as when I live stream, badges, emotes, all kinds of things man, as a member. The link is in the description. Now, let's talk about 10 of the worst things that I personally believe are the worst things about Madden. You can agree or not. It's up to you, bro. You know what I mean? No one's trying to make you agree with me, all right? All right, so number one is going to be game speed and player movement. The game is too slow. Even players from regs feel slow, bro. Controlling players feels like really bad input lag, man. I'm telling you guys right now. You know, back in Madden 15, and games like that, you know, you're just zooming around everywhere. Now, I understand, you know, people usering all over the field, but come on, bro. You know, this game, it just feels sluggish. Now, in MUT, it's understandable. Game speed's slow, there's slower players, but it even feels sluggish in regs, man. It just doesn't feel crispy, man. It doesn't feel, I don't feel crispiness in this game, man. Even though they took away that delay when you cut back and come back the other way, they took away some of that delay. It just feels sluggish, like really bad input, like, man, like I'm playing on like 80 ms response time. You know what I mean? It feels nothing like the previous Madden. It just feels like a sluggish, older game. I mean, just see that play right there that just happened right. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna have this audio, if I'm gonna have it synced up to the plays, but you're gonna see that play right there. The ball's just bouncing over my head, bro. Like, come on, man, what are we doing over here? And that brings me to number 2. Dropped interceptions from linebackers and cornerbacks. Bums aren't being penalized, and it feels like Madden 15 all over again. I'm telling you guys, the drop pick feels...
Go to the outside.
No, whoa. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys...
Here, Valvoline is formulated with additives and boosters to better protect critical engine components. Cheaper motor oils don't always offer the same protection.
With their footwork and speed, was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Hey, Max here. So, I saw some pushback yesterday on the Mega Report and why I was wrong about zones and stuff, and how it'll get better as players get better rated overall. So today I want to go through and show why I said what I said when I tested. People are like, oh, you haven't played the game, I don't know anything about it. But I have tested it, not like as extensively as previous years, so I put thousands of hours in the game, but I feel still pretty confident in my predictions to what's going to happen, what people are going to feel after the first, 1,500 hours in the game, how they're going to feel. So, I'm going to show you why zones, and one of the major issues of Madden is going to be zones again this year. There's 2 things in zones, right? We're going to test out pop class today, so I'm going to show you off the zone coverage of my cornerbacks. It's the reaction time, which a lot of people focus on, I think, somewhat to a detriment. We focus too much on reaction time players like Madden 18. Remember the 91 zones, how they reacted so quickly? That's not good. Don't focus just on reaction time. I want to focus on placement of the zones and how they drop too. So what I'm going to show you is Hilton's got 99. I've tested out a whole bunch of different zones that we don't know. But I'm going to show Hilton and Burns. So it's kind of like two I want to show off. Hilton at 99, Burns at 80. 80 is fairly normal for Mutt right now. Hilton is the best we're going to get at 99. So maybe if somebody can prove me wrong, I'd love to see it. These guys aren't equal in stats on other stats. So definitely tell me I'm wrong. Prove it, show me a video. I would love to see it. But I confirmed this with Master Gamer, who I have on the stream today at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about stats, progression, and stuff like that. He plays on all Madden. This is on All Pro. Remember that? All Pro. So we wanted to go Hardy Burns there at 80 zone coverage. I'm going to show you what's happening now. So we'll go Tampa 2. And then here we'll go Shotgun, like I talked about, Cluster, which I feel like is super effective. So let's just do Z spot. All you can do with Z spot is take that corner route to the 10-yard corner route. And here's the thing, a lot of people are going to say zones are great because their opponents are bad plays. Now, I'm not saying this is a great play, this isn't even a great concept here, but I think once you start seeing your opponents run good plays that can beat your zones consistently for corner routes, you're going to start to be as frustrated as I am. Once you start playing a smart opponent, you will see the issues. You'll start putting up 50 points. But so that run gets him about halfway. Watch him. This is against the E zone over there. Watch this. Right there. And the safety made a play. Okay, good on the safety. So I want to show the reaction time of 80 zone coverage.
The Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Zerline good with a PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Here's Newton. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now it's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
It's our time. It's our time. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Hey! Shoot. Watch the safety creek.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
And get some space. Newton now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
When we talk about Aqib Talib, technique is not the word that comes to mind, but don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
I like how they keep doing it.
He'll push his way out to about the 44 here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mike, go, cut! 180!
Goff on first down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Man, I don't know what they do with my dude.
Right when he released that throw, he knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
All right, how am I going for it? So we're going to do this right here. We're going to do this right here.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike, check. 59. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Mike 5'9", Mike. Super 66.
Here we go on 4. Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. Wow. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Goff throwing again.
I can't believe they just did that. I can't believe they just did that to him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Yes, you can't do that. No, I'm gonna try again.
12. Hey, exit. I'm scared. Mike, check. 59. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 5'9". Turbo's up.
On 1st and 10, Goff. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They picked the children to let me kick. That's one of the reasons why I'm losing this game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Try this real quick.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it on for his running back. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The Rams on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So Newton and the Panthers come up now, 1st and 10 at the 34. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Gun.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton got his target, Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield.
I didn't see him like that. I'll go back to it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Newton.
Oh, my God, man. Get the ball there.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Jump. 8.
Again, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Supposed to be a tag game, but as y'all know, they don't let me kick, so it is what it is.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Newton.
Wow. Wow, they does that. And I can't even do nothing. So it's not just a field goal, it's my 2-point conversion they does it on me too.
Well, they tried to get 2.
Now that shit is crazy, dude.
Because the quarterback had nowhere to go.
Man don't like me in this.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively.
Man does not like me. Look at this shit. Man don't like me at all.
So that one will be accepted.
Not only do they freeze my kick, they freeze my 2-point up. That shit crazy, man.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Trey Boston up to make the tackle. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys?
Damn, it's not serious.
They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
It is what it is.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Is it niggas touching the lag button or something?
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was around 2 yards.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
He like opposite way this time.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Just need 2 yards. So
one score down. Here we go.
He might. No, he ain't gonna run. He passed the short. I don't know where at, but he passed the short.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. It's caught left side by Cooks. Oh no!
Let's go.
Lost the football. And it's
Let's go, baby.
The Panthers. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Right.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Huh? This shit is lagged the fuck out. Oh, yeah. That's first.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout there second.
They let me get away
with
with some.
Disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's got room. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Switch.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Michael, step. 8. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Whip.
Trying to power it in with Arma. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. At least they were running the ball on the final play instead of trying to throw it to rub it in, but they still got in the end zone. I kind of blame that, though, defensively. They were just kind of not even willing to stop them.
Yeah, they had an opportunity, but I think they looked at the scoreboard and said it doesn't matter either way, and that probably affected them on that play, and they ended up giving up one more score.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Crime on the first play, you know what I'm saying? I played the first MUT game I got. See, like, y'all don't deserve this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? My team is way better than Pride team. Ain't no way his team is hell. He got A-Rod? What? We had the same team. How he got Hopkins? He don't got that fearmonger though. Nah, man. See, y'all don't deserve. See, oh, he got big cocks. Okay. Oh, he don't got the goons. How you got? Who I got? Jamal Adams, Jesse Bates, Eric Berry. That's tough. Nah, man, we not. Listen. I see. For me, it's like, man, people.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lucky. Here to show y'all how to get this Madden 20 free trial working in the EA Access Hub. Basically, you come into the EA Access Hub, you'll hit download now. Once you hit the download, it'll tell you to download and repair. Once it tells you to download and repair, you'll click it again, and it'll bring you over to the Microsoft Store. Once it brings you over to the store, you have to flip it from the actual game to the free trial. So if you hit the 3 white dots and then hit free trial.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Give me a fair game for once, baby. That's all I ask for.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't want no lag on my kicks or nothing. Just a fair game.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. A second down throw for Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. On third down, Elliott. He's got a first down and then some
working like that.
And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Dog! This motherfucker just looking stupid and goofy.
Not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now back to the ground with Elliott.
Let's go.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest whip.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. On 3rd down, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson, throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Watch 54. Crunch time, defense.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Caught
I
right
fucked
side,
that up.
it's Snead.
I fucked that up.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Jackson forced down to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
After nearly 30 minutes
they let me kick, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Puts us in a position
they
where
let me
make
kick.
The extra point. We're right back to even before we start the second half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
This is a shocker. They let me actually kick.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Can this be the first time I get a fair game? Let's find out.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On second down, Prescott again. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Just tackle him. Just tackle him, baby. Just tackle him.
Prescott on first down. And this is caught for a Cowboy
Oh my
touchdown.
God, he caught the pass.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 55 Mike. You don't want nothing, baby. You don't want nothing. Hey,
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, let's see, he was 8 of 13 prior to that pass, now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game, not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to get to one place, set up and throw, when they make you move a little bit.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Collins. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Elliott a 1st down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up. Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Cooper's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. That was the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Marr is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Wow.
That'll wind up incomplete.
Got his accuracy good.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, Most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 23 yards, the final tally. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he will score.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Ooh.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Oh, my God. They made it go past it.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And an alley to run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Alfred Morris, 39 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And an alley to run. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Check back, check back.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Not sure what they're, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Maybe more crazy.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw is Jackson. Operating from the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Brown, and the possession is there.
The game can be rough on skin. Rehydrate and strengthen your skin to bounce back and rebound strong. Dove Men Plus Cares 4 Care rehydrates and strengthens skin.
If you want to learn from the pros and become the best Madden player possible, check out Playbook GG. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment below. What's going on, everybody? It's Eric Ray with the back here, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you